Or should we wait?
Maybe Ryder can res the healer.
Yeah, I can res choke and we can. God,
I thought you were dead, man. Fuck.
did you see my health?
Yeah.
I had 1 HP
Holy
because of my
shit.
essence.
Anchor point detected within temple interior. Recommendation.
Crazy.
Proceed with caution.
Oh, I fucked up again.
You looted the wrong spec, didn't you? Come on, give me the shield. Yes! Oh wait, no, did I get it? No.
No, I fucked up because I
Dude.
committed suicide.
Give me the shield. Oh, I got the boots! I want the shield.
Oh,
Fuck, I forgot my weekly roll. Oops.
Oh, you forgot to roll.
I forgot to grab them.
I think I did too, honestly.
Played help?
Yeah, 460 though.
Yo, it's got the 2 traits though.
I mean, maybe sim it.
Tusa probably really needs it.
Tusa needs it.
I mean, I can bonus roll too to try to get it, if you guys need it.
I don't need it.
I don't think.
I got something else.
No. Sorry, let him have it. Let him have it. Sorry, I should have said
Wow.
that. Sorry.
I mean, if it's better
After
for
you
you,
play.
Harv, I mean, it's better for you. It's up to you, man. I don't know what you got already.
You know what? Probably stat alone, I'm better off, tank spec wise. So I think it's fine. I got my 3 bastion in my. It's cool, dude. Let him have it.
All right.
Go to get corrupted feet.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Something else to fucking sim.
So much simming.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I paid the $3.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, we did.
They got
yeah,
me.
like everyone did. Fuck it. It's worth it.
It's so
Like,
worth
instant
it,
sim.
for real. Like, it's another real round.
So we
Thank
go
you.
from mechanic heavy fight to another mechanic heavy fight with Vex. See
Yeah.
what we're doing next.
Tusa, I was curious. What did you guys do for your last 2? Like you did Carapace, then Vex, Vex and Carapace, then this off. Someone told me they saved it
Can't
for
do
the end.
Carapace yet.
It looks like
Yes, we have to do Vex.
Yeah.
I don't understand why X told me that. Yeah, like,
I don't know why either, because I remember him saying that.
you remember him saying that?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get it.
Let's bring in droids DPS. That'll help out. Like our comp was not correct there anyway, so another DPS will probably help.
I'm down to do that for a couple pulls on Vex. You guys would like? Honestly, I feel like I misunderstand the fight a little bit as a tank. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes on normal, but we got it through, you know. So we'll do a couple pulls on it. I'm gonna read up a little bit on it, a bit more right now. I remember the kind of way we did it. We was drop our pools on the right, and right, or I would pick up the beam at the back of the boss and blast it left, where you would be facing him right. That was kind of the strat we did last time.
Yes.
Don't know if it's exactly viable, if that's the right way to do it.
DK's
Put a few pulls on that.
Okay, DK's Ken. Look at the DPS charts. Shorzy, Tusa, and me.
Have either of you tried out Frost yet?
No, but fucking Vernos is talking all about how crazy it is, but I can't find anything that agrees with him saying Frost being way better.
If you just look at like a lot of DPS charts, a lot of DPS charts say Frost like top 5. But
See, and the ones that I was looking at, I didn't see that.
you also
I
have to
don't
take that with a grain of salt too, because that all depends on essences, corruptions, and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if
See,
you have
and
Twilight Devastation, then you can play whatever fucking spec you want.
Yeah. My DPS 2 should also be higher, but I'm still rocking a blood piece of Azerite gear with no unholy traits. So like, when I get a second chest piece, my DPS will probably increase a bit too.
So, Harv, do you want to do the boss and I'll do the ads, or? Oh, he's got a mic mute. Fuckable. Kill trash.
No, Willie. Don't die, Willie. There he goes.
I couldn't help it. He stunned me.
That's alright.
Oh shit, I stepped away. It's not healing at all.
Go to Patty.
He disengages underneath the stairs. Or slight incline.
That's a rough pull.
Yeah, pretty brutal, man. Don't stand in the bad, guys.
I don't know, man. Between this and jumping down the little center to get to Ilgi, I don't know what's harder.
There you go.
I wish this fire the station. Calm down.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Boy, Descendants kind of got a silly voice.
I was just thinking that. Does he remind you of like something straight up out of a Monty Python special?
Yeah, man, it's pretty weird, man. I didn't expect that from him. So I guess it's the mobs that are changing into that and asking Vex for power, but kind of a goofy accent there.
All I can think of is Monty Python.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, so what is new with this fight in regards to heroic mode?
Darkwing Duck, I like that. I think Horror was reading about it. I'm not entirely sure.
There's a new ad that does like a whirlwind, and you have to stun it. It hurts a lot, so get away from it. If you can stun it, stun it. I think, and then in the last phase, there's the thing that we have to soak as a group that's gonna get put on the tank.
Okay.
Can we call
This is
out
the thing I
signs
tried to
on-
explain in our normal
Yeah,
run.
it'd probably be better if you explained it before we pulled this too, so again, just so we know. But let's go ahead and kill this trash.
I must get closer.
I know.
Helps if you don't point that at the wrist.
Yeah, this spiteful assault right here, that thing you need to get away from or stun them.
Mass rest coming.
When does that ad come out, Tuesday?
It's with all the other ads. It's just another ad that gets added to the group.
Okay. So just avoid the ad.
I think there are 2 of them, but I can't remember.
Okay.
But yeah, stuns, anything like that
And
makes
for
them
the final
stop.
phase, you want to go over that real quick with us one more time?
Yeah. What are we doing with the triangle and the square?
So we were just saying, I was just talking with Ryder here. So we'll be running all the portals to the right side on those world markers. He'll be tanking the boss on blue, and I'll be bringing the ads up to green, so we can cleave them. So we can cleave the boss while we get the ads down right away. Then you're saying the whirlwind ad. I'll make sure I like stormbolt that right away to stun it. I think that'll work. I've never really seen that mechanic, so.
Whirlwind Ad looks like the name is Sinister Soul Carver.
Sinister Soul.
And
Okay.
it's gonna teleport 15 yards away and then do its whirlwind thing. So you
Okay.
want to stun it after it moves.
Okay, so I'll try to stormbolt it after. That should work.
And get the fuck away from it.
Run the hell away from it. Okay.
So yeah, how phase 3 works is I'm gonna put I'll put purple here. So like if the boss is being tanked somewhere around green, then so the tanks will be there. The melee will be kind of on the side on X, and the ranged is going to spend almost that whole phase on purple. The only time, so yeah, when the phase starts, everyone stacks on X except the tanks.
Right.
Once the boss casts the big thing that we have to get out of, everybody except the tanks and the 2 people with the debuff run to diamond. The tanks are gonna go on.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time there? Both tanks run?
Yeah, so a tank and who does not have the debuff runs to diamond when Vexiona is casting that spell. The tanks, you guys have to pair up so you don't get feared and run somewhere else, usually like towards the back wall there.
Right.
Okay. The 2 people with the debuff just have to run out to the side somewhere, and they have to stack up on each other so that they don't get feared. That's super important. If you get feared, you're probably going to die on this.
Similar mechanics
By
in the
debuff, you mean the circle that we drop?
Yeah, so the circle thing that drops the whole fight will also be dropping in the 3rd phase, and then the special thing is if you are not standing on somebody else, you can get feared. It works exactly like the gorilla in Desire lore. So the 2 people with the debuff stack up on each other, preferably like over here somewhere, over, around the stairs. That's fine. But then, and then the 2 tanks stack on top of each other so they don't get feared. It's super important that the ranged on diamond just stay on the diamond so that the melee can run to them and we can all pair up properly. After the cast goes off, everybody who isn't a tank stacks up on X, because the tank is then going to get a meteor that the whole raid has to soak, and he will get the meteor. The other tank will taunt off of him, and the tank with the meteor will run to X, where all the ranged, all the healers, all the melee are standing, and we will all soak it together. And then as soon as the ranged take that soak, they will run back to diamond, and that's that whole phase.
All right, so I guess when either me or Ryder get it, we'll just call it out, and opposing person will just taunt off so they can go stack up with the group. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So whoever has the media runs to X, so the whole raid can soak it with you, and then the other tank will have the boss keeping it tanked in the same facing the same way the whole time.
Okay.
But yeah, that just rinse and repeats. So rinses and repeats. That's like 3 phases or four. It happens like 3 or 4 cycles. I don't. But that's that's when we lust. That's when we try to kill the boss super fast. But you can lust after the first big cast. That's what I think we were doing actually. That lust.
Okay. Well, if you just want to call for it, I'm good with that. We'll keep these world markers up. I think we'll start a little more to the right. Like say the boss will be kind of on square a little closer to the right as we get our pools up and over there, so we don't have too much time into combat and all that. But we'll keep the world markers up for reference and for callouts.
Yeah, that's kind of how positioning works. If positioning gets fucked and somebody like puts a puddle over by diamond, I will bind diamond so that I can move it somewhere else.
Sounds good.
Fucking cat, move.
Yeah. And we'll always kind of assume that positioning. You know, we'll pull the ads up to the right side of the boss. Beam will be. I'll be shooting the beam out the back. That's. I gotta admit, that's one mechanic I don't have down 100%.
Shoot the beam, the way the boss is facing.
Still to the right.
Yeah, like whatever way the boss is facing, just stand right next to me, but without being in the breath, and just let it shoot past us.
Okay.
Yeah, I
And
would
then
say since
that
you guys
way
are
I can just grab
I
the
just
void
remember that.
orb.
Okay. Agreed, man. Sounds good to me. We just have to make sure that DPS aren't running across that, because I remember,
yeah.
just for example, last time we were doing it, you know, you'd have DPS running to there, which I don't think is necessary. My understanding, you
So
really
maybe
just
move that world marker back to this corner, and we'll just stack them up in this corner.
Okay.
Instead of, or just move back a little bit so everybody can run that pool over here to this corner, and try to get as close to another pool as possible. It's a safe space, but
yeah, half stack. Yeah, it does add up over time, so definitely a half stack on an old pool.
But yeah, it's easier just to tank the ads right next to the boss, so that way I can just grab the void right next to it, rather than have to spin the boss and do fancy tricks.
Yeah, agreed. That's definitely saves a lot of trouble. So sounds good, man.
I linked a Weekora pack in chat if you guys want to use that. I don't know if
I
it's
did pick it up.
helpful or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, I got it. We'll see how it goes. It looks like it's a lot of shit. It's a pretty big one, so.
It is kind of a large package.
She said.
My fucking PC's gonna start lagging. Middle.